All right, friends, today's session is on how to break out of that printed music prison and get off the page and turn that music into something that's a little more representative of what you want to say with it. We'll put a little bit more of your interpretation, a little bit more of your feel into it. We'll get started on that right away. My name is Mr. Dave. I teach people how to play the saxophone. Please hit subscribe and like, and I will leave some information in the description below as to how you could reach out and we could work together, say on Zoom lessons. All right, now what we're going to do is let me grab a song that you may not know it, on your saxophone, but you know it because you've heard it about 15 million times. Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra and others, and I'll play that for you in marching band style. Why marching band style? Because most of us who are coming back to the horn learn how to play our instruments in concert and marching band as we progressed through elementary school, middle school, and high school, even into college, right? That's where we learned the horn. And that imprint, I'm telling you, the imprint of that system is so pervasive that it often influences students to this day who have not played their instruments in 15 years. They pick them up and man, they're right back in a marching band. They sound like they're in fourth grade marching band. Well, they don't have marching band in fourth grade, but concert band class, right? You get the idea. And they don't want to. They don't know how to get out of that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But let's go back to Fly Me to the Moon, and let me play this for you in what I will interpret as marching band style. And again, in marching band, concert band, you're on the page. You are on the page. You're looking at notes. You got a conductor or a drum major. You're hoping that all the students around you are honoring the notes, the rests, the timeouts, all that business. You're hoping to all start and stop at the same time because it can be kind of humiliating if you don't, right? So that's the protocol. But now you're looking to be a little jazzy, a little more R&B-ish, whatever it is. You want to play with your church band, or you want to go to the blues jam down the street, or maybe join a yacht rock band. And that marching band style ain't cutting it, all right? Here we go. Fly Me to the Moon as if I were in marching band. 2, 3, 4. Got the idea? Did that sound engaging? Well, I suppose if we were, 125 strong and marching off across a football field, it might sound pretty darn cool. Yeah, let's be in the Rose Bowl. Let's use our imaginations. Let's go to the top. Will that work? Maybe not. But it's not what you want to do now. You want to break off the page. You want to get out of that business, and the last thing you want to do is sound like you're in the fourth grade or the 10th grade, and you want to get where you want to go, all right? How to do that. Hal Crook writes about that in his book about improvisation. Hal Crook, yeah. He writes about that, and he talks about rhythmic diversity. And I'll break it down for you. Make the short ones long and the long ones short. It's that easy, okay? Another thing that we also do in the jazz idiom is that we swing, ba-da, 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 meaning that we're not all on the downbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're thinking about those upbeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? So let me throw a little bit of that into the mix here on Fly Me to the Moon, and let's see if we can get this thing off the page. 3, 4. There you go. That's just a little bit of a change, but it sounds a little bit less like we're caught in music hell, prison of printed page nonsense. Let's do it again. Let's change it up a little bit. Let me change up the length of some of those notes. Give you an idea. I mean, you can go, the sky is the limit, basically. That's entirely different, isn't it? All right, let's do it again. forgive you that that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I want you to get the feel and the idea that you can change things up. This is how you get off the page and you move into your own realm of expression with a piece of music. Now, you are the soloist, you're the alto sax. Yeah, and you get to tell your in-house pianist, this is how we're going to play it, right? I presume you have an in-house pianist. I don't either. But still, that's the idea. All right? Let's just mix it up. It still sounds like the song, doesn't it? Right? But it's becoming a little bit more of what, well, I mean, it's my, but I'm throwing these ideas out there so that you can incorporate them and start to put some of the things that you think. Now, you may not have ideas yet. You may not have any because, we're new at this, right? We're just walking into this new room of rhythm and blues, jazz, gospel, whatever it is you want to do. We're basically new at this, and the fingers still have that muscle memory of concert band. So force yourself, all right? Force yourself to try these exercises. And you might have to, right? You might have to actually do some simple things that I'm going to point out that will help you. All right, let's take that first line. All right, I'm going to ask you to count to 3 during the pause. All right, there's a little pause between those musical sentences. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea? When there's a chance to pause, you won't take it. You'll rush right through because that whole internal clock that was built into your head in high school band is saying we all have to end at the same time. Not anymore. It's over with. So when you have a chance to pause, and this works in concert material as well, classical music, when you have a chance to take a break, pause just a little bit, count. I mean, literally count. Make yourself stop before you start playing again and count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come back on it. All right, now let's take that first line and let's mess it up. All right, I extended some notes. I'm going to show you how to do that and force yourself to be able to do that as well. Once again, I know this is all new. So in the beginning, you have to break the mold by forcing yourself to take on a new behavior. After a while, you won't even be thinking about this. So let's hold the first note. So you heard what I did. I hung onto those notes. I made the long ones longer. I didn't do anything to the short ones, but I also did a little bit of a rhythmic thing there, a little swing. Ba-da-ba-da. Once again, the upbeats are as important as the downbeats in this form of music. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? Let's do it again. All right, it's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it? But you'll get used to it. And as you get more used to knowing that you can break the rules a little bit, you'll start to bring that stuff back into the planet here where it's supposed to be. And you too will be able to play this song with the kind of feeling that you want to put into it, as opposed to that metronome-ish school band thing that was just built into your DNA over a 3 or 4 year period. How many years did you spend in high school? 3 years, right? Me too, 3 years. All right, get after it. Have some fun with this. If you have any comments about your process, please share with us. Put them in the comments below. I'll get back to you. And the best part is that our followers will get a chance to read what you've got going on too, okay? All right, hey, Mr. Dave signing out. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps. I hope this helps you get off the page. And I will see you again next time with more of the same. Take care, be good to each other, and play your saxophone as often as you can.